Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because yes, we do have a new couple alert, and the relationship is actually between Pipa and Diana on the series called Tell Me Lies season 2. But before we get into further details and actually discuss everything that's been going on with this, to be honest, also confusing but also very cute, couple at the same time. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and if you are currently watching the series, please let me know your thoughts because like I always say, your opinion does matter. So not waste any more time and let's get right into it because let me tell you, if you are not watching the series, what are you waiting on? So let's go. The second season of the Hulu's drama premiered with a major reveal that in 2015, after the time at Bright College, the 26-year-old Diana is in a relationship with Pipa. Yes, if you guys have watched season 1, we had no idea that this was actually gonna happen in season 2. And to be honest, I'm 100% here for it. Just the way their relationship, is basically developing, and not only that, also to see how everything built up to the moment that they are actually in a relationship is just truly amazing, because right now they are kind of like back in the days where they were still at college. They were kind of like enemies type of vibe, and now moving forward to the future, they're basically in a whole relationship and basically living together. So it's kind of interesting to see that how development actually happening. So basically the reveal of Diana and Pippa relationship in 2015. The story takes place over two timelines, while the group is in college in 2008 and in the future ahead of Brie and Eva's wedding in 2015. Yeah, so this is basically what I explained. So it showcases how they got closer to one another and how in the future they have decided to have actually a secret love relationship because they don't want their friends to know that they are together. We will still have to see, how that actually ends up playing out, but it looks like they are in a secret relationship. Season 2 picks up after the dramatic end of season 1 that saw the breakdown of Lucy and Stefan's relationship, and he got back with Diana, and the major reveal that Stefan is engaged to Lucy's childhood best friend Lacey in 2015. Yes, I know it seems like there's a lot of confusion, but I'm gonna just focus on the storyline between, in this case, Diana and Pippa. So basically, let's start off with Pippa. So Pippa, moving forward to season 2, you can see that she's actually dealing with a breakup. She and her ex-boyfriend, they didn't end things on good terms. So they are kind of now back at college. They have to live in the same dorm. They have to see each other, be around each other. So they kind of have that rivalry still going on because, like I said, they didn't have a very good breakup. On the other hand, we have Diana, who's in a relationship. She's in a relationship with, in this case, Pippa's best friend's ex-boyfriend. So they kind of don't like each other because, of course, you are the new girlfriend of my best friend's ex-boyfriend. So we all know that that will always lead up to, drama. So that's exactly what happened. But you can later on see that every time, Diana sees Pippa at a party, because that's where they used to, lock eyes a lot, you can actually see that Diana has a kind of attraction towards Pippa, but she just never understands why, because at the end of the day, Diana dislikes all Pippa's friends. She has her reasons, but and Diana's friends also has the Pippa's friends in this case also have their reason not to like Diana. So it's just a lot. But you can see that somewhere somehow there is something about Pippa that really draws in this case Diana to her, but at the end of the day nothing really happened with them so far, because I'm only in episode 4 or 5 if I'm not mistaken. So we will still have to see how everything ends up developing between them. But the point I'm trying to make is that one day, the how they actually got together, is very communicative, way, is when unfortunately, Pippa, there she was at a party where Diana was also at. Pippa end up getting, drunk, and not only that, she ends up hooking up with a guy, and of course Diana saw her hooking up with the guy, but later on, of course, Pippa disappeared with the guy. So Diana was trying to go to the bathroom, and she actually ends up walking in the room where Pippa was at, and the situation didn't look very normal. It looked kind of very suspicious that something might have happened there, with the guy, because, the scenario was not just very, very appropriate. Hopefully you guys can put one and one together. So after that, of course, Diana was trying to help people out to make sure, that she gets home safe, that, she went to get her friend Lucy also to help her out, just to make sure that nothing goes wrong and that she gets home, because she was super, super intoxicated at that point. So later on, of course, that night really, really stuck in Diana's head. She wanted to speak to people to see how she's doing. Is she okay? If she remembers what happened, because, Diana was the person who found her in the room. But of course, when, Diana actually approached people to speak about her regarding the situation, people didn't the people was very, very hard on Diana, and basically just telling her, hey, why do you care? You are a mean person. Don't you come to me worrying about how I'm feeling, how I'm doing. You don't care about nobody, about yourself. Thank you for helping me out that night. I appreciate it. But, me and you, we are not friends. We are not cool. So I don't see no reason for us to kick it. And of course, Diana was respectful regarding it. She was just like, hey, what happened at night? I don't know what happened. I just know this is how I found you. Was a really messed up situation, and I don't want you to see me as your enemy. I'm just really, really just checking on you, because I just want to make sure you're okay. And people was like, yeah, I'm okay. And after that, they had no communication. But later on, you can slowly see that Diana was actually the reason why Pippa's ex-boyfriend ended up apologizing to her, because I feel like Pippa's ex-boyfriend needed to hear a woman's perspective in order to realize that he was not right in the situation, because Pippa's ex-boyfriend's friends was just really being very, very rude to Pippa because of their breakup and how their relationship ended. So Diana actually has a cool relationship with Pippa's ex-boyfriend, because her boyfriend is friends with Pippa's ex-boyfriend. So she basically just one day told her, yeah, I kind of do agree with Pippa, like you are being very mean to her, your friends, insults her, you should, speak up. And of course, then later after that, Pippa's ex-boyfriend went to her and apologized and said, hey, I knew my friends were messed up, but it's not right. And the person who actually made me acknowledge that I was also not being fair was actually Diana. And of course, people was surprised, because at the end of the day, Diana's the type of person that don't care for nobody but herself. She only cares for her best interest, her situation with her boyfriend, her family. Like, she doesn't care about nobody. And the fact that she's actually stepping up for people without people knowing that, it's kind of slowly kind of attracting, in this case, people to her as well. But later on in the future, you can see that they are actually in a relationship, but they have decided to keep their relationship a secret. They don't want their group of friends to know that they are in a relationship, because Diana is not ready. Diana is not ready to come forward, not because she doesn't like people or love people, because they basically live together. They are in a whole-blown relationship, but she just feels like she needs more time in order to prepare herself, because at the end of the day, she will have to face her ex-boyfriend, in this case, in the future. And not only that with Stefan, not only that, she will have to come to face with other things that she's not ready for. But people told her, hey, I know, I get it, I'm being patient regarding it, but one at some point, me and you, we will have to step out together and let people know that we are together. But so far, we can clearly see that Pippa is very, very being very, very patient, but we will have to see how the story develops. Like I said, I'm only in the beginning of season 2. I'm only in episode 4 or 5, if I'm not mistaken. So I will have to see how everything develops to the point where they actually, announce their relationship publicly. And I'm very, very excited for it, because let me tell you, I'm enjoying this series so much. So if you guys want to watch it, go to Hulu. It's available on their platform. So yes, guys, that's basically it. I will be doing a part soon, very soon. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Until the next video, and goodbye.